I just watched Tenet and it was fine. Oh, I just didn't really know what to expect from this movie. Like a really grand, epic, interesting story or like a dumb spectacle. And what I got was like Dark Knight Rises and Inception and a little bit of Interstellar like intertwined with each other. And that's how you get Tenet. I I don't know, man. Like it was really stupid, I guess. It's like what happened? This movie was kind of a mess, but it tries to save all of that with like the music, the the grandiose of this movie and like the world Christopher Nolan set these characters in. But the thing is, I wasn't really invested in this world or the characters or the story. I don't even think it had a story. It was just like a dumb action movie. And it would have been fine if it was entertaining, but instead, there's just like exposition everywhere throughout this movie. And it's so bad and it's so annoying, and it's got like all the Christopher Nolan tropes. It's like it was passable in some ways. Yeah, I could like sit through some of this shit, but I don't know. It was fine, I guess. It was like the cool big action scene, which I thought was cool. It didn't really have an impact, and it tried to have like that big grand impact most of his movies end on. It just didn't hit me. It felt really like it felt really stupid, and I was just kind of baffled at how much I just sat through all this shit. I don't know. I don't hate the film. It's a fine film. It's just that like I just didn't really give a shit. And I would have forgave it if it had like some nice action. I mean, the action isn't terrible, but it's like there wasn't any stakes to it. That's why I didn't really care. Like, yeah, it's cool to see like the inversion shit, but blah, 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 blah. That's what I felt throughout most of it. And there are some like good, interesting kind of moments here and there, but yeah, that's it. It's like a 5 out of 10 for me. It's really dumb. Like there's a lot of like shitty dialogue. Like you just take the music out of those dramatic scenes, and all you have is like really dumb exposition and really like cliche dialogue. It's I mean it's a fine like a shitty movie masked by the good music, um, the epicness of it, but it wasn't really that epic. It was fine. It's not like a shitty movie or a good one. There's like a little line right here, and that's where this movie falls in. It's fine, man. It's not a bad movie. It was just I mean, I guess if you're watching this movie just for the experience of it, then it totally works. But I was looking for like an interesting movie, and it just had a cool concept, and that was it. It was pretty confusing, and not cause like I'm too stupid to like understand the 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 dialogue. It was just if you really pay attention, what they're saying isn't really that interesting. Like on a technical level, this movie is really good, but when you peel back those like layers and you just see the movie like for what it really is, it's it's really just vague and like really it's really confusing. That's the only way to describe this movie. It's confusing, and it didn't really make sense. I let it go for most of it. If you're just really watching this just to see Christopher Nolan shit, and this movie works. It's fine, but I didn't really get into it.